Amorous. Now, last where we left off, it was with this bunny character that I made run away on accident, but unfortunately I do not want to start with her yet, because I kind of want to work my way up in the club. I mean, that's pretty nice dragon. So, we're probably going to pick in here, which I think it's only these three that are you're only allowed to talk to besides Kobe, but I don't want to talk to Kobe because he's my brother, and I don't know anyone that would want to be doing stuff with their brother at a club. Well, unless you're having just, fun dancing and stuff like that, but other than that, no flirting. None. Okay, let's talk to the bartender. My hand barely touches the counter before the bartender is right in front of me. From here I can see that his uniform, while dapper, is clearly tailored for the club. His sleeveless vest hey, 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 instant. What can I do for you? Okay, so he's asking me. Should I be a simp and flirt, or should I just order a drink? I'd like to order a drink. As I slide into one of the stools, he sets a glass in front of me. I think I'd like a drink. What did you have in mind? Surprise me. After a moment of consideration, I decided that if I was going to try something new tonight, I might as well be adventurous. I put the drink down on your menu and smiled at the barber. You know what surprised me? He smiled, lit up immediately, eyes twinkling with a little mischief, leaning towards me and whispered, "Conspirmental tone." I can't read, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You absolutely sure? Oh, that. What is he doing with his hand? Oh no. Yeah, is he really gonna hit me? Is he actually just gonna physically hit me? I opened my mouth and speak when he leaned forward and pressed a finger against his chisor-like grin. Oh. Nope, too late. Flicking his wrist and settled his cuffs, he began. His hand slid beneath the bar, wrist over wrist. In a single motion, he drew out two bottles, flipping both upside down, and forward he poured a shot of each into the glass before me, flipping them over his fingers like an action movie pistol, setting them down on the bar and releasing them. Next, next his hips shifted as I noticed his tail wrapping around the neck of a third bottle, lifting it smoothly off the shelf behind him and letting it roll down full length of his tail and to the small of his back. Wait, the length of his tail to the small of his back. So his tailbone? Like all the way down, like, and then back up? Oh, okay. His right hand snagged the bottle by the neck, bringing it to the front. He gave it a quick shake with his wrist before flipping it over with his index finger and setting it down with the others. With another quick hip shift, his tail wrapped around a fourth bottle and launched it into the air. My eyes wide as almost completely through the the arc. Oh Jesus! I need to drink water. Hold on. Ah, so it's good to keep some off-brand water next to you while you're doing recordings. He caught the bottle by the neck and held it an inch to above the glass before giving it a quick shake. He tossed the bottle back behind him and with a grin as it sailed straight back towards his tail tip while it snaked around. While it snaked around it. Yeah. I read that right. Okay. The bottle shifted just enough that I could see it slip. His expression went from joy to horror as it smashed on the floor behind him. Oops. Damn it. That was going to come out of my check. Oh, poor guy. I should just pay for it. Yeah, just pay for it anyway. My hand went immediately to my wallet and I placed it down on the bar to put it on my tab. You sure about that? It was a $45 bottle of booze. It's not like I'm going to lose my job over it. At least I won't hope. I hope not. He looked flustered for a second and then composed himself. It's my bad, really. Job hazard. I couldn't ask you to cover this. I smiled. It's a good thing you didn't then. I laid a 50 on the bar in front of him. Wait, what? Are you serious? I don't. Congratulations. Are you in order? You actually got me. Shut up for a second. I'm completely blown away by this. It's not a big deal. Give me a fantastic show. I mean, wow. I didn't even know people could do that kind of thing. I didn't either, but think he's a lizard, gecko, something. Somebody comment in this video what he is, because I do not know. He kind of reminds me of gecko. I don't know why, but that's what he kind of reminds me of. That's the first thing that popped in my head the first time I seen him. He grinned and put away the remaining bottles. Drinks on me, totally. You've just been too sweet of a customer to charge for one of my experiments. I'll get you your change. Would it be rude if I said no? Nah, let's just say it. Thanked him for the $50 back and slipped my drink for a moment. Despite working with the other customers, I could see him watching my reaction in the corner of my eye. Should I leave it on the counter? Disgust? No, I shouldn't do that. That's mean. I can't be that mean. Tip the back of the glass and emptied it with a smile. Perhaps that wasn't the best idea. I felt a little lightheaded. I felt myself rock back and forth and was about to hit the bar when something cushioned my fall. Blinking, I looked up and seen the bartender with a concern on his face and his thick tail under my chin. Ooh. This is getting a little too personal here. I wouldn't have poured you that if you didn't have that intention. That's some heavy stuff. He reached over and poured a tall glass of water, setting it in front of me. I admire you, machismo, but drink up, machino, mashmimo. But drink up and just sit right there. If you're intending on leaving anytime soon, come back to the bar if you're not driving yourself or anyone else home tonight. I tried to object, but he was firm about it. After the water, I was feeling a little better and decided to walk back into the room to find Kobe and move around. That was interesting. That is a really interesting one. But I'm not really good at flirting at all, not even in real life. So I'm just gonna let's see. A fox Renamon or a tiger? I think he's a tiger. He kind of has like the stripes. It's like a green tiger. I don't know. I kind of want to do her last because she looks like she has a little bit of a more impersonating story behind what she's got. So this one would be good. This one would make for a good third episode. This one will make my episode right now. This one would be a good one. I hope. Despite him being alone at the bar of one of the most active nightclubs I've seen in recent memory, my eye to the slander of feline leaning over his book would sit there for a long moment, and then, without cue, he would scribble frantically in the leather-bound journal spread out for them. For him, not them, him. Now then, he would lift his glasses from the bar, lean back, pausing to take a drink, as if someone was expecting him to. This adorable ruse was undermined, however, as each sip was followed by a grimace of barely contained disgust. Man, this guy seems really depressed. Oh, fuck. Now then, he would lift his glass from the bar and lean back, pausing, and take a drink, as if someone was expecting him to. This adorable ruse was undermined, however, as each sip followed a grimace of. Okay, yeah. See, I just read the same thing again. I just did that. Why did I do that? Comment down below if you ever done that. I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to edit that out. I don't know if I will. Introduce myself. Okay, yeah, that seems like a thing to do. He remained intensely focused on his notebook, hunched over the table enough that he didn't notice when I shimmed my seat next to him. I casually watched as he almost wrote from his frantic writing to reach for his glass and leaning down to the wall off the bar. That was when he noticed, and in a sudden fit of surprise, spilled his drink down the front of his shirt. Where did you come from? Who said you could sit here? His indigence seemed more due to trying to bolt expensive alcohol off his chest rather than serious concern about my presence. I flagged a waiter down and ordered him another drink before offering him a napkin. It's a bar. I didn't realize the seat was taken. Anyway, I was interested in getting to know the only person working harder at the nightclub than the staff. I extended my hand across the table. My name is Timber. Pleasure to meet you. I took him a moment in getting much as. Yeah? No. Much as he could, but his drink off his chest and lap. God, I can't even read. Getting as much as he could off his drink off his chest and lap before he set the napkin down and gave me a through looking over those bright blue eyes, narrowed for a moment as he hesitantly offered his hand in return. Seth. I'm Seth. This is how you usually introduce yourself to people, Timber? Not usually, no. Just noticed that you were the only other people here, either dancing or relaxing with others. I was curious about what you brought here. You don't seem like the type. I'll admit, it's an escape, but it's also helped me work through the creative process. My favorite authors immersed themselves in the popular culture of the day to draw and new experiences and observe people in new environments. I suppose that's true. I thought most of them would indulge in part, but it was their particular interest more than its strict research. You do not strike me as the type to write a romance or etc., though. Etc? Erotica, something like that. Why would you think that? I didn't. Wait. Why would you think that? I mean, I don't, but why do you assume is the only motivation for me to be at this club? Dude, he is. Ooh, man, that is a nice face he's making. Ooh. Mostly because even the bouncers are wearing half the clothes you are. That's funny. And because I came here with my brother Kobe. Specifically because this is his favorite place to meet guys for a fling. You have to admit your choice of am ambience suggests something more than just curiosity about popular culture. By now he was blushing furiously, the spots red visible beneath his snowy white cheek fur. Despite his attempt at appearing aloof, something spoke about his relative discomfort in being here. I'm not here to judge, it's just, well, interesting. I get enough stories from Kobe and to get an idea of how this place tends to function, and you appear to be attractively avoiding that function. Well, I am owning my craft, trying to push myself outside of my comfort zone, and so I have beneath of experience to write from. This sort of thing authors do. You sure you're not just lonely? Oh man. Don't ever say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. No. So you're a writer. Maybe you've written something I've heard before. What have you what do you have out there? Well, I'm not published per se. I'm building a body of work before I approach anyone. Wouldn't want to come. Okay. Seriously, guys, disclaimer, I cannot fucking read for shit. Wouldn't want to come off as some sort of delinquent. Dude, I can't even say words. Nope. Nope. No, I cannot. So you just like to call yourself a writer without actually writing anything, yet you are worried about coming off as a dilettante. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look up that word dilettante. Hang on. No, I have to look at that word dilettante. Okay, so I do write. I have to know, in fact, I've been working on a little something right now. It's part of a reason I am here and not at home. Hang on, I had a burp. Too many distractions there. A pansexual multi-tiered nightclub with a dance floor, a pool, less distracting than your house. Do you live in a disco ball? His ears flattened against his skull, his nose crinkled and twitched. It seemed like this line of conversation was hitting a nerve. No, don't say that. Just do not press on any longer. Sorry, I mean to their own, but you have at least admit that it's a little strange. I mean, most people go to some place quiet to think. I admit, it's a little odd. I get tired of living alone. Sometimes I just want to get out and around people. Writing's a very solo thing. I get that. It's the biggest reason I agreed to tag along tonight. Sometimes you just need to be around other people. Well, if I may be so bold, what brought you to the nightclub tonight? Since you certainly aren't driven by a desire to quietly observe, nor are you obviously looking to get drunk or dance. I'm curious as to which your motivation is. Mostly, I guess, to keep myself occupied and distracted. Kobe, my brother, is very much likes his place, but doesn't always want to go alone. I need time. I needed time away from my problems, and he wanted a ride. A match made in necessary necessi- necessi- necessity necessity. Well then, where else have you gone? If you have the option, ignoring the cost, location, any of that. I've always wanted to travel around a bit. You know, see a few places. I haven't had much of a chance to get out. Maybe even travel to another country, immerse myself in the culture. I mean, it's great here, but sometimes you just want to explore, you know? My answer seemed intriguing him. His head bobbed a few minutes in agreement and jotted down a few notes. I've always thought it was important to learn things about another culture. It helps you better understand your own, not to mention a sheer joy of exploring. He seemed rather thrilled. With his persuendo interrogation. He looked back up from his notebook with excitement. So being that you are at this club, you are already impressed curiosity as to why I'm here. What do you like about this club? I'm a social person when it comes to it. I am feeling mopey or just have too much time. I like to find other people to be around. Conversation, laughs, and banter between friends really helps me perk me back up. He looked a little surprised, jotting down a few extra notes on his notebook before glancing back up at me. I suppose I should you directed me your attention. Just me then. Everts calmly don't enjoy engaging with me at the time. So we've established where do you want to be there with? What kind of person this club? I get the feeling that somewhat pointed question. I also get the feeling that there is something more going on here than simple research. He shut a cashmere cat grin and placed his hand on my chest, mock shock. Clearly, he was enjoying this intimate game of 20 questions. Yeah, this is a very long storyline right here. So, if it's highlighted in green, does that mean it's for him to answer, or is there any wrong questions here? I don't know. I'm hoping to meet someone interesting, someone with stories and a sort of confident charm that im- oh my god, I can't fucking read. Imperates you, the kind of person that you can always have a good laugh or thoughtful discussion with. Apparently, I said the right thing. A smile spread across his lips before resetting a pen on the table without even looking at the notebook. He continued. I agree, complexity looks can be nice, but if there is no substance behind them, what is the point? A wholly rounded individual is far from important than just one aspect. Alright, one more question, and I really should find Kobe and figure out what his plan for me the rest of the night. I suppose I've been prying pretty heavily. That said, you have been very interesting character to study, and to say the least, it's rare I actually get to interact with someone. I'd hoped I was more than just an intellectual diversion. Is that not the case? I didn't mean it like that. I mean, it's been interesting talking with you. I've been here for a couple of hours already, and you're the first person who stopped in to talk that didn't want to take a drink order. I smiled and leaned on the bar. He awfully cute when he dispersely tried to regain his composure. So what's the question? He he hesitated, glancing down at his notebook for a second before scribbling something in the margins. As he looked back up, I could see his cheeks, not use his cheeks, but see it. I could see his cheeks were still quite flushed. I was heading to the library tomorrow to do some research for a story. Is there, and if there was a reading, I think of you going to. I was going to convince you to come along. Yep, I would love to. What time? Really? I, great. The reading is a title before noon, but I'll be there early. Let me give you my number so you can call. He tore off the corner of a notebook page, absently leaving a snipped poetry in the upper half, and passed it to me. Thanks. It'll be nice to have someone else there. It's always a little awkward to go alone. Sounds like a date then. Nah. I suppose it is. I needed to get going. Dude, he's just so adorable. Damn. But to be sure to call some me as soon as you're up, I'll make sure to save us a seat. After the gathering, his things had he had after the gathering things, he shot me another adorable smile and strolled off towards the door, folded up the paper and slipped it into my back pocket. Oh, what an adorable floofy boy. Aw. Man, I kind of wanted to get the waiter, but at the same time, we should be moving on to this Fox girl too. I mean, I know I said I would save her for another episode, but I kind of want to get all these characters' numbers and then, like, do another episode on each one of their storylines as an individual thing, you know? Like, just get every single character's number and then go off. See? Go off. Fart noises. Okay. Oh, she is so fucking cute. Damn. There's a brightly colored fox sitting there by herself here, and it seems bored, her head resting on her palm. I don't see anyone else with her. I guess there's no harm in seeing if she wants some company. Should I kick the table? I'm gonna kick the table. I give the nearest leg of the table. I give the nearest leg of the table a firm bash with the head of my foot, causing a loud thud. She almost jumped completely off her seat in surprise, her glass of water almost teeing over. Before calming, she began to exhale heavily, her hand clenching her chest. Oh, jeez, I scared the fuck out of her. Great. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. You almost gave me a heart attack. Oh, she's not happy. Ooh, should not have done that. Why did you even go that way? Why did you even do that anyway? Who does it? Who even does that to someone? You have a really dumb way of getting someone's attention. God, I feel so bad now. Oh, okay, apologize. Ah, shit. Look, I'm sorry. I thought it was funny, but it wasn't. I'm kind of nervous here. I'm trying to get a big entrance that was stupid. Can we try starting over? My name's Timber, if you like someone to chat with. It's okay, I guess. I overreacted a little as well. My sense of humor is a little low at the moment. I was kind of just tuning things out. Let's start over. What's your name? Yeah, haha, sorry. I'm Timber. I've had I've had I had a kind of frustrating evening too. I should have used you to vent it out. Let me guess, did you get dragged out here by a friend too? The obvious, huh? Yeah, sorta. We got swept along by people's plans and was supposed to be my party too. So this is your party? At a place you don't even like? Yeah, my school friends insisted they treat me and get me out by taking me to a club. Don't you get any funny ideas? I'm not finished with high school, and all they do. Oh, oh, okay. Hang on. My brain just kind of pauses sometimes, so I might have to edit some of this stuff out. They just keep in contact every now and then. Funny ideas. She's the one about to get giving me a heart attack. I don't see an X on her hand though. Are they bad friends or something? Or no, it's not that. They mean well and all. I just don't really have anything in common with them anymore. I guess it's not really my thing to go clubbing and get drunk and go hunting for guys and stuff. I was only really friends with them because they were classmates. You could get out of it. You just have closer friends, right? You must have closer friends, right? I have I have close friends. They just live far away. I talk to them nearly every day on the internet. One of them did what's to come see for my birthday, but she was busy. We met up a few moments at the conventions I go to. I'm sorry, I'm probably creeping you out with the dorky stuff, aren't I? You're not a dork. There is nothing wrong with having the long distance friends. It's better than hanging out with people who are who don't share anything in common with you, right? What do you do all do what do you all do when you go to those conventions anyway? Oh, great. We're gonna talk about superhero conventions, I think. Because furry conventions are probably not a thing in this world. I'm pretty sure because they're furries, and that's like us going to a human convention, basically. I hope they don't dress up as humans. Please do not let them dress up as humans. Thanks for being understanding. Most people here seem to think I'm weird and all dorky talk and make an excuse to bail on me. I guess it's just because I'm not really looking to jump on a dirk if someone so much as flirts with me. Like I said, it's not really my crowd. God, I'm sorry. I'm just pretty bad at these first impressions, aren't I? I'm kind I'm kind of I aren't I kind of more thinking what I'm here to says about what I'm being here says about me than like what should I say to people? Let's start over. My name is Sky, by the way. Oh fuck. Let's do this. Let's be friends. Just be friends. Nice to meet you, Sky. Don't worry, I'm really looking for a fling. I'm not really looking for a fling or anything. My junk is firmly locked away, I promise. I got that shit on lockdown. No. Hee you're funny, Timber. Thanks again for sitting with me. Who knows how long I'd be sitting around waiting for my friends to finish celebrating on my behalf. I sure can pick them, can't I? Hey, can I get you a drink or something? Isn't that something I should be asking you? I came over after all. Oh no, well, I'll appreciate it and everything. I'm just not much of a drinker, plus my friends needed someone to drive us home. If they aren't home with someone else, of course, which they probably will be. Oh, she's mad about that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She has an angry face. I really like that. That's really freaking cute. Well, okay, let's both stay sober then. It seems fair. If your friends bail, we can always grab a drink after to celebrate a little freedom. I guess that's true. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to I kind of go off on tangents a lot. You asked oh, about the cons I go to, right? First, I guess I want to ask the test question. Do you know why I'm just like this at the moment? I was actually kind of wondering that myself in like real life. Like she looks like a Renamon. That's probably a Renamon. For attention. Something about the con? I give up. A birthday present. Your upper body is chilly, but your legs are hot. Okay, that seems a little something about the con. Yeah, let's just do that. Well, from the conversation, I assume something to do with your cons you go to. That's right. I am actually a cosplayer. This is one of my outfits. That looks like one of my favorite characters. I've always been a big fan of cartoons, comics, video games, characters, and all sorts of stuff. Dressing up helps me express myself, and a lot of my friends say I do pretty well too. That's why people dress up as furries, because they want to express themselves, but they can't because they want to do it behind a character that, that's new. I mean, that's pretty much why people dress up as furries, so they can meet other people that dress up as furries. See, get the concept, guys? Furries, furries. You're talking to a fellow nerd, right? Oh, well, she kind of is, because I am. I was wondering if you were going to ask something harder, like what season she hits her ultimate form or something. I was actually used to binge watch that show like every month, so you're not only the dork around here, I actually watched Pokemon more than Digimon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the Digimon fans. I like Pokemon. Really? Ha, that seems pretty cool. There is not a ton of nerd culture things in the city. I didn't want to assume. I didn't want to assume. That's what she said. Honestly, seeing a girl dress up as a Rena mom? What? Why would they say that? Why would they say Rena mom? Was one of the reasons I came over to talk to you. I came over to talk about wearing your geekerid on your sleeve. Okay, I yawned. Honestly, you could probably pass it off as a normal outfit, although it's a little colorful, well high cut. I like how you adapted her outfit of the anime, too. The outfits look totally what she'd wear. Oh, I hit my mic. I hit my mic. You okay? Can you still hear me? I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Well, that and I can't just go around in my bare fur. Dude, her fur color is fucking absolutely gorgeous. It's just she's literally a silver fox. Boom. I knew it. She is a silver fox. If there was any place for it, this would this would be it. Do you know have any do you have a pool upstairs? She blushed deeply and hid her snout and behind her soda. That doesn't look like a soda. I'm totally not going nude around a pool just to show off the markings. Anyway, the purple dye goes all green and weird. What? No. Oh no, I meant like a swimsuit or something. Though again, if there is a place of clothing optional showing off, I guess it was a Morris pool. Damn, now that's an image I would like to take out there. Out of here. Oh yeah, right. Duh, I knew that. In interest of returning an compliment, you look great in the outfit, too, by the way. I think I'm just dressed in a t-shirt and jeans, basically. That I'm just literally casual, because that's how I dress for anything. Like, if I'm going out, I'm dressing in t-shirt and jeans. If I'm going to a funeral, usually I'd wear a suit, but I dress up in t-shirt and jeans. I don't know if okay, yeah, this is definitely new. I don't I don't know if I have the nerve to try any pull of cosplay and complicated with the dye. So kudos. Smile lit the Her smile lit up the club. It was a little hard to tell if it was complimenting the TV show character or her outfit that had it done. I guess they were similar, but the subtle flirtation went over her head a little. How come you were wearing your costume to the nightclub, though? I don't think you'll find someone else in here that's doing the same thing. I know, it was a little surprise party. My actual birthday was last week. I was experimenting with the fur dye, too. get the patterns right. My mom pretty much opened my door and told me, "Your friends are in the driveway waiting to pick you up." I wasn't going in my normal outfit clothes, so my dye was still fresh. You didn't have the time. Yeah, you didn't have time to quickly change. Well, when I cosplay, I dye my fur pretty extensively. I don't want to go through the trouble of trying to explain it to my friends. So I just went like this. Where could I pretend I would, where I could pretend to go with someone else? Yeah, something like that. I think your friends would have known it was your outfit. They did go to your house after all, right? I guess so, huh? Let's just say that it made more sense to go full hog and wear the outfit to match, rather than just being Sky, but with yellow fur, or with a character on the super casual day. I know it's kind of dumb, but it kind of helps me sometimes to be in a character, you know? Especially if they are a little cooler, more outgoing, and hey, it's been a good icebreaker with you so far. Ooh, 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 dang. Dang, she got me there. If cosplay makes you feel more comfortable, then I should say do it as much as you want. I just hopefully don't feel like you need to hide behind a persona. See, persona. So you guys don't hide your personas. Don't hide behind your personas. Don't do it. For me, you seem like a nice girl when you are being yourself too. Thanks, Timber. You've been really sweet to listen to me and go and on about yourself. You seem like a great person and I'd love to get to know you, but my friends are gonna kill me if I go somewhere else to talk to you. They'll think I went off to sleep with someone. You went to leave? No, no, but it's getting late. I was gonna get ready to leave before you came over. I can't really leave my friends hanging after suckling all night. Suckling all night. I promise to drive them home soon. You helped make a great night and a bit more fun. Timber, you do have an I can imagine you. I can, okay, retry on that. You helped me make the night at least a little bit more fun. Timber, thank you. Do you have an I can message you at? A what? Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me give you my mobile number. Instead, we'll trade instant messages later. Sky takes the receipt from the drink and quickly scribbles it on the strings of the numbers. Yeah, I'm getting everybody's number today. This doesn't happen in real life. This happens in a game, but not in real life. This is so freaking not true. How about we can meet up again soon? Somewhere more quiet. Hopefully, if that's what you want to do, of course. You don't have to call me. We can just talk on Discord. There you go. Yep. Discord, guys. Or something sometime. Thanks, Guy. I'll let you know when I'm free. I'm gonna go find my friends until they can either come home with me now or I'm gonna leave them here. It's the clubs making their catastrophic making me claustrophobic. Thanks again for chatting, Timber. I really enjoyed it. We'll have to talk about more anime and gaming too. Now, if there's someone local who is just into that type of stuff. This guy bounced out of her seat, taking a quick sip from her drink before slipping out over to my side of the booth. She gave me a quick hug around my shoulders, platonic but grateful, as she walked off into the crowd of dancers with held a little higher, her head held a little higher and her tail waggling brushily, like wah, 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 wah. She seemed nice, pretty nerdy. I was expecting much from the club. I can call her sometime. Okay, so we got two other numbers. So I think this has been quite a long video for me, but I hope you guys enjoyed my narration the whole entire time. But I am very not good at reading, as you guys can tell. But yeah, this has been Timber, guys. Thanks so much for watching. So just kind of watch Kobe dance for a little bit, and I'll see you later, guys.